How you holding up?
Not sure we could have done this without you.
Yeah, you could. Just shoot.
Ever want to go through that again?
Just shoot. They're not even that hard to take down. Hey.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two. Universe put the right people in the right place.
You all held the line. You're heroes. You're the heroes here, not us. Just remember who saved your tails.
Certainly doesn't feel like it. I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with.
Yes.
Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Now let's see what they're gonna say, huh? I gotta check on see if I gotta see if that girl's okay. I like her. Is she okay? Door's closed. I'm guessing she's safe in there.
Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, there you are. I believe we have some things we should discuss.
I believe so.
You've got the Cabinet's full backing to prevent more attacks. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Captain?
Ma'am?
Hadrian? It would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
You know, you're pretty cute. I like you. I mean, agreed. Thank you.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, after today's events, the Cabinet has decided to revisit its previous decision. We will be supporting your collection of the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major.
Ooh.
As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Say yes. Say yes.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
I can't be your representative. I'm just some vanguard nobody.
We see your atypical background as a strength, not a hindrance. The people you'll be dealing with, they're rather atypical themselves. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data.
Really?
So, will you help us?
Yeah. If you're gonna do that, count me in.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks.
Thank you.
You're dismissed.
Yes, ma'am.
Damage to the spaceport. The costs of this attack are greater than I think we realize.
I'm gonna go check in with Chief Engineer Kulkarni. Start getting a plan together for that data.
Alright.
Speak to Deputy McIntyre. She'll point you towards what needs to be done next.
Hey, I know this is not the time for it, but can I take you out? You're pretty cute. I like you. What's your name? Alexandra?
What? Oh, sorry, just
Still shaking.
Terramorph attack. I'm lucky to still be here.
You're brave. Brave security, you see. The soldier security thing. Vanguard. I'm lost. Wrong room. Whoops.
Excuse me. These orders can't be.
Ah.
Yes, sir. Consider it done.
Hello. Is this a bad time?
That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude.
I was also told the President wants us to get you into the Armistice archives ASAP. So, we've got no time to waste. You know what the archives are, correct?
Data on the Colony War?
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Faroon.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Faroon to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
Huh. Well, that sound easy. Can we forge them? That'd be illegal. You think they'd be clamoring to help us at the spaceport attack?
I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us.
Okay.
Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
Understood.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here.
Understand.
Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with.
Okay.
Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Faroon?
Start with Radcliffe.
The good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War.
Okay.
And her only goal in life is to make ours miserable. Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
Who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Other tools? Tell me about these other tools.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen. Report suggests there's a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for intel. Maybe even convinced to work with you.
I bet I can talk to her. What can you tell me about the staff member, though? I'll probably do it as like a trick card, but I'll talk to her first.
Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Radcliffe, bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador, making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs of embassy life.
Okay.
And someone who very likely hates her guts.
Really? Damn. Okay. That's all the info I need at the moment on Ambassador of Radcliffe.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise.
Okay. Tell me about Balmore House of Faerun.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Faerun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again.
Okay.
Though claiming to know how a member of House Faerun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
Huh. I'm sure he could be reasoned with. House of Faerun people are just like us.
Of course. But there is another wrinkle. We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still alive.
What make you think that?
Public appearances were always rare. But it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Like me.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
I'll track him down.
I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access.
Okay.
Here. This device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you.
I can handle it.
And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Okay. I'm
now,
watching it back.
If you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask.
No, ma'am.
I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
Yes, ma'am. Excuse me.
Flamenco.
Oh, thank God.
Who?
Flamenco. Or we could do salsa.
I told you, my left feet have left feet.
Come on. I just checking
You're
on you.
welcome anytime.
I just checking on you.
Anytime.
I figured it would be years until I saw you again.
Talking about.
Here you are. Nice to see you, son. Tell me, are you doing well? And none of that, I'm fine, Dad.
I came to check
Really,
on you.
Answer. How are you?
I came to check on you and Mom after that attack. I've been better. I'm having the time of my life. See, a lot of shit that is hard not to let it get me down. More than anything, I'm tired, but I can't stop now.
If you ever need to crash and sleep for 2 or 3 days, your bedroom is always open. If the subtle systems can spare you that long. All your adventures. There are so many. It's dizzying to keep track of. It worries your mother that one day you might take on more than you can deal with. Is it worth it? All that risk and danger?
Well, you know, I do it for you guys. What I'm doing is making a real difference. Yeah, I guess.
It most certainly does. I got some years on it. My guiding star has always been, find something you believe in and fight for it. For me, it's you and your mother. Every time big life decisions came up, that's what made it easy. What would be best for all of us? If you can strip away everything and answer that one question, well, it helped me.
Good talk, Dad. Thank you.
It's what I'm here for. It's nice to have you home.
It's nice to be home.
It's good to have you home.
Well, I gotta go. I got some stuff to take care of. I'll see y'all later.
Anything good for us tonight?
I wonder if I can... Whoops, I didn't mean to... Can I... Yeah! Whoops! Huh. It was like that when I found it.